get tragic. Told him they don't want no get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic. I don't cause they too fake. I boogie, I'm recording off of too fake. For a roommate, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on that E-way. 922 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HBTF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 tray. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Smith, Aaron Gordon out there with DeAndre Ayton. It's Andre Miller, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, we've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Morant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Hassel in at the 2-guard spot.
Here we go.
Miller with the ball.
Hey, get on Miller.
Pass to Ayton. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Miller surveying the floor. Off on the layup. Gordon against Antetokounmpo. About a minute played so far here in the first. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now here is Miller. Smith lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Hardaway kicks to Miller. Ayton a screen on Morant. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Outside Gordon. Smith outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Chicago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
2 shots.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Wilkins is checked in for Chicago. Maxey comes in for John Morant. No good on the second free throw. Edwards against Gordon, and Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Oh, here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Hands it from downtown. He's got 11.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Edwards against Murray. Six to shoot. Tries it from 19, and the jumper is on the mark. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Aaron Gordon out there with Green, and it's Green, then it's George, and it's Irving in at the 1.
Checking into the away team, Robin Lopez, Glenn Wright, DeJounte Murray, Andre Miller.
Chicago on defense. Lopez sets a screen for Murray. Over Edwards. Murray, no good. Chicago leading. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Lopez, a screen on Morant. Miller, no luck. Chicago leading by 4. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Murray. Left side, Edwards. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Andre Miller. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And once the acceleration for Murray hits you, he's gone.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Edwards against Murray. Edwards loves it in there.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Edwards got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Wilkins comes in for Allen. .109 left in the second quarter. Smith inside. Edwards defending. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Smith. Here's Edwards. Smith with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Miller the pass to George. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Chicago. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Miller kicks to George. And there's the drive. Out to Miller. Edwards against Smith. Aiton a screen on Edwards. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Smith.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Kick out to Giannis. Pass to Wilkins. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
And here's Miller. Nothing on the board. Here's Smith driving inside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards against Hardaway. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Miller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
Andre Miller taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Hardaway. And here's Gordon from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Edwards working it over. Edwards with confidence.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Edwards got a nice 4 of 8 shooting from outside and three-point land. Outside Hardaway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
.131 left to play here in the third. Miller, the pass to Hardaway. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got his 5th assist in this one. Up top, Edwards, covered by Smith. Edwards against Smith. Edwards kicks to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. And it's Morant missing. Here's Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the away team, Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Laxey's checked in for John Morant. And he makes both free throws. And so here is Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Edwards can't hit. Irving with it. Maxey covering. Irving can't hit. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Irving. Still yet to score. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Smith on the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Antetokounmpo finds Edwards. Back to Giannis. Out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead. And so it's Chicago in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Smith is out there with Aaron Gordon. It's Andre Miller. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago leading by 9. Now Morant. Giannis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Morant outside. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Away team.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's Miller penetrating. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Edwards on the wing. Poked away. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Outside Gordon. Launches it. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 6 assists now in the game.
And when his jumper's going down, Gordon's game goes to another level.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Andre Miller. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Miller. Odds Hardaway. In the corner, it's Gordon.
Job by Giannis of altering the shot.
And it's Gordon missing. Here's Edwards. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Miller outside. And the rejection by Morant. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Giannis. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 38 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Shots good by Miller. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant outside. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.